All right, so look, for you all that have been following the channel long enough, you know that I have these right here, these fuel rails by Holley. But in order to feed these fuel rails and these injectors, I'm gonna need what's inside of this box right here. Stay tuned.
It's gonna be a lot of races you're gonna see out here today. Some people gonna win, some people gonna lose. But at the end of the day, live to line up another day. Get into it with your car.
I got it, I'm gone. I got it.
All right, so what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Kenneth Sean with the world famous, the incredible, the undeniable, and the world-renowned Built versus Bought. On today, I am going to talk about fuel pumps with you all, because in order to get to this goal, and in order to get to the horsepower goals that I have explained in previous videos, we need the proper fuel pump. I have a fuel pump on the car. It's a 750. Dang, I forgot the name of that brand. But it's I forgot, it's a 750 pump that a lot of people know about. And I've had it on there. This is actually my second one. I had an internal one inside the tank before. Then I got the external one. I forgot the name of it. I'll probably put it somewhere up in here. But it's a 750, whatever. And so, in order to get to what we're trying to do this time around, I did not want to play games. I wanted to make sure that I have the right one and have enough so that it will work for the horsepower goals that we have. And so with that, I'm making sure that we're doing all the right things and taking all the right steps. So I'm gonna be honest with you, this pump is way bigger than the previous pump that I have on the car, way bigger. And so it's going to require for us to do some modifications. It's going to require for us to probably make some custom bracketry, a custom bracket, etc. But let's stop talking about it. Let me unbox this with you all. For you all that don't know, here it goes, right here. Here goes the part number right there. What does that say? 12-3000-2 fuel pump VR2 dual inlet. That is the part number right there for you all that may be interested in this application for your own car. But now, the special unboxing. Yeah, let's go ahead and get right to it. There you have it. Woo. Wow. Man, look, you all, that thing is, look, this is my hand. This is my hand. I want you to see it. I am not a small hand man. Okay, let me just make that clear to you all. But that's my hand, and that's how big that pump is. Here you go. Just so I know you all probably cannot see this, but the inlet 16 AN and the outlet 10 AN. That's pretty daggone big, man. So for you all that don't know, this is a brushless pump, all right? This is a brushless pump. I am going to break down for you in the best way that I can what that actually means. So to give you all context, a brushless pump uses electronic controllers instead of brushes, has no physical contact parts wearing out internally, runs smoother, cooler, and more efficiency. Inside of a normal brush pump, there are physical brushes that transfer electricity to spin the motor. So you all probably want to know, why does this matter as it relates to this? Well, I'm trying to shoot for 1,000 horsepower. And so I need that fuel consistency. And it's perfect for E85. For y'all that don't know, when you cross over to E85 on these, man, it takes away 30% of fuel flow. So you have to get something that's a little bit more better. But then also the brushless pumps are known to be a little bit more reliable. No brushes equals less wear and tear, longer lifespan, but then another thing, they generate less heat, obviously, which is critical for fuel system health. And then last thing, smarter control. These things are often paired with controllers that adjust pump speed based on demand and helps reduce unnecessary strain and fuel heating. I'm gonna show you the next part in a second. So what does that mean? Now, somebody's gonna correct me, whatever. What does that mean? So a lot of times when you turn on these fuel pumps, they just flow at the exact rate period. Like, it's the same rate all the time. Sorry, you all, mess up the camera. But when you turn sometimes with some of these high volume pumps, they just stay on same flow rate all the time. And then obviously it's not using it at that rate as well. And so what happens is a lot of times those pumps get hot. Pump get hot, fuel flowing through it. What do you think happens to the fuel? It gets hot, whatever. And so the brushless pumps kind of eliminates that, and it's kind of like it's giving you what you need on demand. And that is like the new thing with some of these brushless pumps. Now, I heard people that had good experiences with it. Everybody has it, but because it's Holley, you all know that I am backing it 100% and trusting it 100% because the majority of parts of my car are Holley at this point right now. So let me show you the other parts that come along with this pump. All right, so I can open up one, but you see what that says. All right, check that out right there. Let me open this up and show you all what's inside of the bag. So there goes one controller. You can see right there. And then the other one is right here. And I'll still open it up for you all. Please hold. Thrilled about all of this, and I'm super thrilled about how this is going to feed these right here. And then obviously, like I said, we got to have a feed and a return. So it, you know, 16 AN, like that's pretty big. So I don't know what the plan is just yet on how we're going to do it. But obviously, you know, in the next, well, hopefully within the next few weeks, we will have all of that together. But like I said, like, shout out to Holley. Obviously, you know, everything and all things are Holley right now. But shout out to them for this amazing setup. And I'm looking forward to actually installing it and putting it in the car. But for me, brushless is the way to go. Hey. And also, this ain't the cheapest thing neither, you all, but for what I'm trying to do, it's definitely worth it and necessary. So what's the lesson in today's story? Look, I'm coming down to the end of just the garage videos with me showing you all parts. Next month, we got a whole different theme happening, a whole different thing going on. But for the rest of, like I said, March, I'm just gonna finish showing you all the parts that I have because I don't have the car yet, but I should be getting it back next month. What's the moral of the story? For me, I'm going with things that I know is going to work, and I'm doing, it's kind of a level of overkill. Like, that pump is gonna supply me way more than what I will ever need. And that's what we want with this build. I wanna make sure that everything, the next thing is, those injectors. Originally, I didn't know I was gonna have a supercharger. And so those injectors that I have are not gonna be suffice. So I'm only going with injector dynamics this time around. I'm not even playing around. We're gonna go with some ID 1300s. I'm not playing around this time around. Like, because of what I wanna do and the goals that I have horsepower wise, I'm not playing around. I wanna put everything that is known to work. I'm not trying to try out anything that's not the companies that are known to work, and then obviously the products that are known to work. So I'm learning from all my mistakes because I'm telling you all may look at some of this stuff and be like, well, man, that's too expensive. Put one of them cheap fuel pumps on your car and then watch what happens. Put a set of cheap injectors on your car and watch what happens. And I'm telling you this from what I know, not from what I've seen from somebody else. So with that being said, let me know what you all think about this Holley fuel pump. And if you like this video, make sure, do me a favor, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at KSDNotch. Follow me on Instagram at built_bought_. We knocking this thing out. Like, in the next couple of months, you're gonna start seeing some exciting content of us putting this whole car together. And yes, for you all to keep asking me to show the recording of putting the car together, you're gonna get every single thing that we put on the car is going to be on this channel. But once I get it back, then we'll start that. It's your boy Kendall Sean, Built vs. Bought. I'm out.